You notice, yeah, with a lot of woke people, hoteps or whatever, yeah. No. You know, like with a lot of woke people, there's like a lot of subtle narcissism.
Yeah.
Damn.
Which is why I don't call. Yep. I don't call myself woke. So, I say aware. I don't like the word woke. It's been tainted. It's been tarnished. It's been ruined. More than 75% of these woke artists are scam artists.
Damn.
So
that's a big percentage.
Dr. Umar Johnson, scam artist.
He does be speaking some knowledge though.
Scam artist.
Some truth though. He does be speaking.
You can listen to this. Is what I say about Dr. Umar. Listen to him. Do not buy his shit.
But you support the cause, B.
No, you don't. You can support with your ears.
But I want to help build a school.
No, you don't. What school? Been 12 years, no school. And then when he finally got
because the man ain't helping.
No. he finally got the school and it didn't last a month. Eh?
Damn.
A month! Because, the white man didn't tell me about it. No! No.
You mean to say, if I take donations to build a school, I can buy my house?
Listen to me.
I mean, shit.
This is how they think. This is what we saying. Don't do it. Umar Johnson. What's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name now, man.
Is it the UK one? Or
no. I didn't even know there's a UK one.
You don't know about Chaka Bars?
No.
Okay, wait.
Wait. No, we gotta get to him.
You building that school?
Oh my god, no, we gotta get to him. Oh, what's his name now? It's going to bog me. Brother Polite.
Yo, that guy be on some...
Brother Polite.
You can't put Umar Johnson in the same sentence.
Yes, I can.
That guy be on some weird...
Scam artist.
No, but he be on some weird, like... He seems kind of anti-black. I'm confused. Does he like black people or that?
Scam artist. I'm never going to sit in the same room as... I call him Brother Polite. I don't bother say his name for real because you's a scam artist, bro.
Yeah, you got people out there, be careful.
Scam artist.
But the reason I brought it, I saw, like, I see certain trends, as in, like, it's always dope to see someone on their path, their spiritual journey, their life enlightenment, but they're always broke. So, because I always find that weird, where it's like, and then they always make a lot of excuses, yeah? And a trend I see with a lot of people trying to find self-help and self-worth and find their deeper self, instead of comparing it to their old self, they always compare it to other people. So every time they feel they reach a new milestone, they use that to talk down. For example, they say stuff like, I'm not broke, I just ain't selling my time for work like most people out there. Like, you know what I mean? It's
Why do they do that?
They always like trying to make it make sense. It's like, no, you broke.
Yeah.
You should sell some time. And like, you know what I mean? But it's all kinds of stuff. Like, you know what, I want to find my better me, so I'm going to be single for a while and just find that. Fair enough. But then it leads on to like people out there who are just settling with anybody. Like, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of narcissism where everything...
Very self-centered.
And then that's the next part we're on, the self-centered part, where why can't a bird just land on a branch and chirp? They'd be like, oh, see that bird, land on that bird and chirp right there? The universe is telling me something. And I look at it as in, why do you even gotta be telling you that? Why do you guys can't be telling the person next to the bird what? Like, everything about them, like something happens in your life, and they're like, what does this mean for me? Like, you mean, no, help the person heal and be a good friend. This is why. Like, I think this thing happened to you in your life to make me realize that in life, like, what? You know how selfish and narcissistic, self-centered that is?
Oh my god, bro.
Like, they can't just enjoy something like a show. Like, you know how I come to rap battles and I'll be like, you know what, let me bring my camera, let me film that.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean? And I just fall back.
That's it.
I just fall back.
Yep.
I remember last time I was doing rap battles with a girl and she was like, oh, why don't you rap? Like, you do music. And I was like, I can't even see my whole, like, do you know what I mean?
It's not much.
She's like, oh, they're freestyling, why don't you? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna film, it's the whole music. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But these woke, enlightened, so-called people be always trying to make it about them. Like, they'll come to your thing and then they would want to do interviews and say, oh, I think this, and they even try to tell you, oh, maybe you should say this and that.
Crazy.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
and it's got nothing to do with you.
Fall back. Because I see a lot of these tendencies with a lot of people. And I'm sure, you know, if you're listening or watching this, you see this in your circles as well. I mean, I have to check myself because there was a point where I was like finding what I'd call my true self and just being unapologetically me.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Which also adds to self-care and self-love and everything that we've been promoting at the beginning of this podcast.
So when I was figuring that all out, I had to catch myself saying certain terms and saying sentences like, you know, oh, I'm not like them, man. It's like, no, I need to compare myself to the old me.
Yeah.
And not...
Yeah.
I don't need to grow in a way that my growth is only acceptable to me if it's putting other people down.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like...
Which you shouldn't do anyway.
I follow music and I'm pursuing this music and I make this music and I'm trying to get very far in this music because there's many different ways to make your millions, many different ways to make your fortune. And this is the way that makes me happy. Through music, through creating, through scripts, whatever. Innit? Do you know what I mean? And it's like, now I can say this, but I remember like first trying to put stuff out with, I guess all the pressure out there, whatever, I was being sucked into that whole, I'm gonna follow music because all the other people are scared to follow their dreams. They just, you know what I mean? It's like, no, there's nothing to do with them.
Can't do that.
I'm doing it for me.
Yeah.
And whether it works out or doesn't mean, like, some people enjoy the security of their job. Like,
shouldn't be a comparison at all.
So don't let these woke, broke, single, unloved people that don't even love themselves talk down to you, and don't let them around you, because these things rub off. Don't let them around you be talking like this, because you will quickly get sucked into this whole we're mighty and we're high, we think deeper, and everyone has their own time. There was a time when you didn't think like that, because the way they talk is as if, because people haven't come to that realization yet to find themselves, they ain't nothing. Which would in turn mean that you weren't nothing last week when you didn't know this message either. Everyone has their own time. And when you try and spread the message to people, try and do it in a loving way. And if they can't see it for whatever reason, it's not that they're stupid and don't understand. It's not their time.
That's it.
There was a time that you couldn't say nothing to me, like, at all about white Jesus. Because I was like, nah, team white Jesus, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the people who cared and were loving enough, they waited. And they tried again. And they waited and they tried again. And eventually they saw that I had to go and see it for myself. And now you can't even get me near white Jesus. Like, do you know what I mean? But I was at a different timeline than them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the fact that I was so ingrained in the church, for example, which they weren't. So people have different circumstances and different realizations at different times. But a lot of these woke people just be like, if you don't listen to the message now, if you don't if you don't go vegan today, you stupid. Like,
yeah, that's it. Listen, you don't even have to go vegan. Like,
don't let them hear you.
I'm gonna say it again. You don't have to go vegan. And if you don't go vegan, you ain't less than nobody. And you're not better than nobody if you are vegan. That's a lifestyle choice. Do people not understand that's a lifestyle choice? Lifestyle choice.
They're not telling you though.
Do you understand what I'm saying? But they'll put it in your face, oh, I'm vegan.
Do you never know someone's vegan?
Go on.
They say it.
As if it's like a different class of human or something.
Like within 5 seconds.
Come on, bro.
They say
oh, yeah, I'm vegan and, I just don't eat anything.
I mean, I love it. I admire it. I love it. There's people close to me that are taking that path for different health reasons.
But that's what I'm saying.
And I love that. But others out there...
Yeah, don't put somebody down because you're vegan and they ain't.
Or anything you're doing. Anything. Like, people have different times. Like, it's just weird. Whenever I see woke people, the guys and girls, they always have multiple kids with multiple partners. So these guys always have, like, different baby mamas. The girls with different baby daddies.
Which isn't woke, by the way.
Yeah. Whenever I see them, they're always unemployed and struggling financially. But they live this lie, this facade that it's because they're not chasing money or whatever. Instead of just being like, you know what? I'm struggling.
Right.
They're always confused because they're the same people with all the crystals and chakras, but then will dress their kids in some demonic thing for a demonic holiday like Halloween. Like, it makes no sense.
You can't do that.
So I see like a stereotype of like the whole kind of enlightenment, self-help. I see people becoming like a caricature of it. You know what I mean? Like I said, they always fit in these boxes where they have multiple children from multiple partners. They're not financially stable. They're never homeowners. Not saying homeowners the end all be all, but I've never met a woke person that's homeowner. They're always trying to get you to donate to help build something. They just, basically they're never able to take care of their own backyard.
Right.
But they have so much to tell all these people and talk to all these people about what they're not doing right and why they're not ok. And that's what I always keep seeing. And it's a crazy. That's what like it's very narcissistic and everything. Like I said, every little thing. Like a plate broke. Oh, it's because the universe talks to me and I'm special. You don't talk to no one else.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we're not special, guys. Each one of you watching this and listening are special.
Very. In your own way.
What I'm saying is, you ain't that special. Like, there's levels. Like, he was saying, like, his worth. He needs to know his worth more.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
My worth.
That's a personal thing.
Yep.
But I'm saying, in the grand scheme of things, there's so many people we're on a floating rock in the middle of space. Yeah? So, if someone's going through something, and you can't just be there for them, and just listen without interjecting yourself into it, and just be there for that person, and then ask them next, what would you like me to do for you? Or just think, how can I help you? If your next reply is, what does this mean for me? Or your advice is something about, well, you shouldn't have, if you had thought like me.
Oh God.
Then you're narcissistic. Because you don't have all the answers, none of us do. But we can at least be there for each other and figure it out together, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.